Counting.
Oh, well, hi. I didn't see you there.
Jesus Christ.
Welcome to the Reliables on the Zombie Orpheus Entertainment Channel.
Hey!
On Twitch.
Yay, Twitch.
Brought to you in partnership with Pinnacle Entertainment.
Twitch.
I'm James Durham, your host, GM, bad guy,
Bad guy.
person responsible for everything that goes wrong at all times, including the technical difficulties that we just went through.
I knew that was you.
It's always me.
Unbelievable. You released the rats into the soundboard?
Yes. And not just on this show, but on every show you've ever watched with technical difficulties.
Oh,
it was
man.
I that was responsible.
John Ratson's on board.
That's right. But hey, we're here. We're live. You can probably hear me.
Get used to it. Wait, is that not the saying?
It could be. I'm open to it.
He's GGG.
But we should, meet the people sitting at the table here. You can hear them talking, I think, sometimes.
Sometimes.
Or I could just be talking to an empty table full of people. Wouldn't that be an entertaining show?
I mean,
That's your
depending.
Tuesday, right?
Yes, that is Tuesday.
Yeah.
I talked to...
But today is Monday. Hello.
Hello.
There are people.
Hey, whoa!
Wait,
Whoa!
I didn't
Whoa.
see me there.
Hey!
Well then, I guess, we're going to do a show. Let's meet people. Do we want to talk about ourselves?
I like meat people.
I mean, I could
I
talk
could
about
talk
you,
about
but,
myself.
if I talk
Meat
about you...
people,
this is
meat people.
It's just going to be so much praise because you think we're perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be the introduction you
Yeah,
get.
that's...
Hey, everybody, it's Xander Layden.
Hey!
Yay!
I'm Xander Layden, and I'm playing Paul, the world's last Sodian. They're made of all sorts of hard materials that you find in the earth, and they are very smart and old and a little slow-paced, because when you live on a geologic age, this time moves a little different. But they got a kind heart, they're averse to violence, and well, they've been having a great time with this crew, and let's see what Paul's got up their non-existent sleeves this week.
Because he wears no clothing.
Exactly.
He's naked.
I see, I've always pictured him in Bermuda shorts. Is that weird?
Not at all.
Now I am.
Like with the
I like it.
Yeah.
teal with hot pink palm
Yes,
trees?
yes, exactly that. Or red with like the bluish palm trees, like
Oh,
teal
for
palm
sure,
trees.
for
Yeah.
sure,
Oh,
for
yeah,
sure.
indeed,
I see that.
indeed.
It's canon.
I see
Yeah,
that.
it is now. Hey, everybody, it's Helen Roundhill.
Hi. Hello, everyone. I'm Helen Roundhill. Nope, I have more for that. I play...
Read the cue cards, Helen. I'm just
I'm
kidding.
not
They
wearing
would
my glasses.
they would
I
never
can't
give
see
us cue cards. They
anything.
wouldn't want to spend the money.
Oh, there's also that. I play Princess Hedgehog, who has newly become a magical space princess.
Magical space
Currently
princess.
stuck in the middle of a transformation. Not quite hog, not quite space princess. Gonna figure it out, though.
Never go full hog.
Never go full hog. Princess Hedgehog is, in fact, a mushroom goblin. And not a spiny creature. Although, with these new magical space princess powers, I think I have spiny little hedge pigs under my thrall.
Wow.
Oh, under your thrall, you say?
I'm gonna figure it out.
That's uncomfortable.
Thrall. Okay, sorry.
She's trying to figure out what she can take over now.
It's true.
We've given her just a spark of power, and now it's.
This is what happens.
This is the end of the metaverse as we know
I
it.
warned you about
know
this.
how
I
this
feel
goes.
fine.
You give me a smidgen of power, and I'm ready to take over.
Warned you
what
about
I-
this like a full season ago.
It's one of the things I love about her, though.
Yeah. Well, you get to clean it up.
I know.
Hey, it's Dave Beecham.
Greetings, everyone. Greetings. Yes, indeed. I am Dave Beecham. I play Warren Winston Williams, and who's an intrepid adventurer, wilderness scout. Yes, an adventurer. Yes, intrepid. I've adventured in all the intrepids, all of them.
All of the Intrepids?
All the intrepids, even the minor intrepids. Yes, I am an adventurer, and I can do anything, and I tell amazing stories. You'd be amazed at the stories I can tell. Hours on end.
Are any of them true?
They have some truth in them, indeed. But a story is only as good as a teller, and I'm quite the teller, I tell you what.
So, you've told us.
Indeed. See, it must be true then.
Tell us again.
Oh, you'll hear it.
Oh, I'm sure.
yes.
You know who else is here?
I mean, there's really only one guy left. It's me.
Is
Is
it
it
you?
you?
Okay, because I was going to use this opportunity to introduce Leo, but
That would have been a way better option, actually.
instead we have Christian Doyle.
It's me, Christian Doyle. Hi, I play the character of Jonomox, a trepid adventurer.
Oh, dear. My trepid.
A guy who's good at stealing and being kind of a self-serving jerk most of the time, but has learned over the last few years how to work with a team.
I like him already.
Yeah, and he's on a definitely a path. He's full of tricks and schemes lately, and those have been coming to fruition better and better for him. But
Sounds vaguely familiar.
yeah, I know. It's weird that I made this character. In fact, it's really weird.
I'm starting to wonder what your source material was.
I have nothing. I have nothing for source material, but I do have a very itchy wig.
I can see that.
So,
I had a case of itchy
what
wig
else
once.
is itchy?
Is it your space pauldrons?
It might be my space pauldrons that are definitely made from magic and also
Like packing.
packing material.
Packing material,
from
right.
food boxes.
Yeah.
Ah,
I was gonna say that looks kind of less like a silver pauldron and more like a blue apron, if you know what I'm saying.
Wonderful. Yeah, this is our show, guys. This is what we do here. Oh, we actually play a tabletop RPG game.
Yeah, and we are deep into it.
deep.
Yeah.
We
So
are.
deep, in fact.
Right?
Yeah. Let's not go there with this
yeah.
particular cast. I know where you're going to go. So let's just stop. Breaks.
We were
Right now.
gonna go to
No.
the deepest, darkest,
We're gonna stop
dirtiest
right there.
places.
Alan?
Do we need a safe word for this episode?
What is the safe word?
Oh, we're not allowed to tell you. Everybody else knows it though.
Oh, I'm screwed.
Just listen for repeats.
well,
You'll
yeah.
probably.
But you can try to
We're off to a
guess it.
strong start, James.
Strong start,
Yeah,
strong
we're doing
start.
great. On our second to last episode of Reliables ever.
Penultimate.
This is the second.
Penultimate episode.
I hate that word. I'm
I
not gonna
love
use
that.
it.
Really?
No, I'm not going to use it.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not.
Why
going
do you
to
not
use
like
it.
the word penultimate?
I just don't.
All right. Fine.
I don't like a lot of things. You'll get used to it.
It's a sexist word. Why not vag ultimate?
Now I like that word.
We're on the Muff Ultimate episode.
Yeah, this is our show. We play a tabletop RPG when we're not making really terrible sexual jokes.
That was.
And sometimes we do both at the
was
same time.
anatomical.
Yeah, that's right.
It
you think my
feels
phone-
like the tip of your nose. What they...
I will definitely try and always give a hashtag Benny for the John O'Hawk.
Aw.
Don't think the itchiness was in vain XD.
Oh, praise the Jono Hawk. Thank you.
Thank you.
Jonah Hogg.
Thank you, guys.
What comes next?
Well,
Well,
you just heard an example of what comes next. Because this is the most interactive tabletop RPG show in the universe.
And ultimately.
And as a magical space princess, can confirm.
can't
Do
confirm.
you want to tell us how it's the most
I would
interactive?
love to.
Like, how do they interact with us?
Okay, so you go to the store, and I'm pretty sure somebody will.
Hashtag Benny so is it time to go back to Jane Blonde for the jokes for the rest of the night? Or is it Arena? Also, is that Blue Apron or Amazon sack?
Wow. And then we're just gonna go straight to Bad Dragon. Okay. So you go to the store and you can purchase things like a hashtag shout, which was just beautifully shown to us. You can shout at us from our computers and from your computer and be like, hey, dummies, do this. And, or, I really like what you're doing, keep it up. We appreciate both negative and positive reinforcement here. Let's see, hashtag move. You can move us on the sliders. I don't think that,
You know, they can pay for that today, but it's not going to do anything. But please, buy stuff that doesn't do anything.
Or alternately.
Oh, wait,
they can
I
choose
might
one of
do
our
something
past
with it.
people.
I might do something with it anyway.
Oh, okay.
Why would I do something like
So you
that?
can move us on
Because
our
you're evil?
personality sliders, either closer to our player character, closer to our avatar, whatever that might happen to mean today. Hashtag Benny, a Benny saved is Benny earned. That means that you can give us benefits. Bennies are used to re-roll die, they're used to soak damage, they are used to look real cute and get more power points, all kinds of good things, or to redraw a card in initiative. Hashtag jam, we can skip that one. Hashtag draw, win, lose, or draw. If there's a win, lose, or draw in the store, it means that we can either redraw for initiative or we can force somebody else, James, to redraw for initiative. System shock. System shock is basically everybody being somebody else. No, yes, no, yes, no, no.
Yes.
And we've only been doing
Today
this for
it does
how
something
long?
different.
Today it does something different.
Today
I'm
it
gonna
does something
skip
different. It'll cause chaos.
It'll cause chaos.
It'll help James and cause
Muppet
chaos.
arms.
What's the shocker like today?
It's a no.
Nope. Okay. Hashtag dance. Do you want to meet Puppet? I know you do. I looked into your hearts and your heart said meet Puppet. You can make us dance with a hashtag dance. We will put on some creepy music and we will dance to it, whether we can hear it or not. Hashtag memory. At some point you can hashtag memory us and we have to come up with something on the spot. I mean, from our deep and well thought out character pasts. To tell you about ourselves. Fourth wall break. In the moment, we have to stop the action and be like, okay, so as you can see, there's a grenade coming at my face. How did I get here? Let me tell you. Edgelord. We can skip that one too. Hashtag chaos. We have to pretend to be somebody else for a little while. Hashtag cool rule. That is a rule of cool. We have to, in that moment, come up with the coolest thing we can think of. Physics be damned. Rolls be damned. Pitch it to you, the audience, and then you get to vote which one is the coolest that you would like to see happen on screen. And then everybody else has to try to make theirs happen anyway, with less physics be damned and less rolls be damned.
What could go wrong?
What could go wrong?
I can tell you, James, because I have catastrophically failed on those many times. All right, hack attack is a little like rule of cool, but just for you, babies. If you get a hack attack up there, you can throw a wrench into our system. It can be something wild like a flood of beavers or a sentient stagecoach, or you can make us rap battle.
Don't tell them that.
Rap
Again.
battle of
We're
float
like
beavers?
we're almost done with the show. We've gone almost 2 seasons without a rap battle, and you're what are you doing?
A rap battle?
I
Battle
loved it.
rats?
If I'm being
Battle
honest,
rats.
that's one of my favorite episodes.
But
I really, really hope that nobody recorded it and never sees the light of day. But I know that's not true.
But James, it makes James very uncomfortable.
Yes, I know.
No one wants to do that.
What? Was I not supposed to say that?
All right, so that's the store with all of the important things definitely having been told to you. What does that mean next? Do we need to talk about the system?
Yeah, we should talk about the game system. Hey, Christian, you want to tell them about the game system we're playing?
Here it is. It's Savage Worlds Adventure Edition by Pinnacle Entertainment Group. Fast, furious, and fun. It uses a series of different sized dice, much like your other role-playing games. However, these different dice denote how good you are at something. 4 being the worst, 12 being the best. That works for your skills and for your attributes exactly the same way. Plus, since you are an important hero-type character, you also roll a wild die. We are trying to hit a target number of 4, so when we roll die, we roll whatever ability die is, plus a wild die, and try and hit that number of 4. A bigger dice gives us a better chance. However, if we hit the largest number on that die, it explodes, letting us add that number to the number we just rolled. So for force, we have a pretty good shot, even if we're not good at something, of exploding that die. That's how that works. Cards are used in place of initiative, so we draw cards and the highest card goes first and the lowest card goes last. That's how initiative works. We also use bennies in this system to soak damage and get rerolls and all sorts of other things. It's Savage Worlds Adventure Edition by Pinnacle Entertainment Group.
Wow, I want to run out and buy a copy myself.
Did you even breathe?
Nope, not once.
Wow.
Wow.
Impressive.
Breath control.
What a guy. What a guy.
Zippy Lemon Fizz. Okay,
Maggie's a lucky.
That's another show.
sorry.
Now with
Don't
extra
spoil that
cocaine.
one.
Because someone won't tell you. Hashtag jam is a penny for the GM. It makes things way more fun. Hashtag edgelord lets the GM make the moods less moody. But you probably shouldn't buy any because they'll probably die tonight. Says the one who tried last time.
Fair.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Fair.
See,
Thank you.
I tried to not tell you.
But now you know anyway, because chat takes care of each other, just the way they take care of us.
And knowledge is power.
The more you know.
And power corrupts absolutely. Hey, you just gave me a bunch of powers.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're corrupted. Nice.
I've been corrupted for a while, baby.
Just remember what Spider-Man said: with great power comes great corruptibility.
Yep, that's how I remember that quote.
Absolute power rocks absolutely.
Yes. Yes, it does.
And you should know because you're a...
Hey! Always takes a second.
You know, maybe if you weren't stoned.
Oh, wow.
You know me.
I appreciate the sentiment, James.
Just to take it for granted.
Bad jokes. We've got them. Lots of them. Most of them we can't say because they'll violate the terms of service.
Nope, just nipples.
Oh, well, in that case.
Don't.
They vetoed me. I said we should do the show topless.
I think it's a great idea. I just don't know if we have enough tape for everybody.
I mean, mine are the size of dinner plates, so you know.
Yeah, and I'm not putting gaff tape on there again. You fool me once, shame on you.
They say at least
Fool
in the
me
rest of
twice, my nipples still hurt from last time.
So, what's been happening on this show? Because I really have no idea.
Well, nutshell, we've been effing up all over the place. The whole
Help, I'm in a
season.
nutshell.
Basically, since the first episode of the first season, we've just been screwing up constantly. You
Yeah.
see, we
Tracks.
were all, in the beginning, we were all basically refugees of our own different metaverses, of which we were all the only individuals left. We got put on a ship together and said, hey, you're going to go do some heroing. All these bad things are happening in all these metaverses. And these guys who had just saved us from slavery, essentially, said, hey, you can go be heroes in the metaverse. So we did. We go and we stop all these terrible things from happening, only to find out after a couple of years of doing this that everything that we're doing is only making everything worse for the rest of everywhere.
Whoops.
Now all we have to do is convince our bosses of this. It didn't work out the way we had hoped because they are moving towards tyrannical at this point.
Oh, they
And-
got great power and they got super
Yeah, as it
corruptible?
turns out, and like we just went to Prime to kind of try and like talk to them the Prime Metaverse, and that didn't work out great either because it turns out they're taking every pilot or potential avatar and locking them up in internment camps before they can do anything bad.
Well, that's not good.
No, it's super not
And
good.
they've just been letting us run around?
Well, they've been making us run around. We've kind of been going rogue for a while since we got you your Keepstone, and we've been preparing to have to eventually fight these guys, or at least try and slap some sense into them, which is not a great idea to do with
After trying to
gods.
convince them first, you know.
Yeah, and right now we're just kind of regrouping from our little run-in on Prime, where we were. We didn't do a lot of great things. We got a hold of a couple of masters of the metaverse, and they were less than receptive to what we were saying. Except,
were
like,
not
they
happy.
listened, sure, but like I don't know how
One
much good we
listened.
did.
Oh.
Yeah, and that's where we are, I think. Right?
Voting.
Sounds right, but you know, I haven't been following the story.
Oh,
There's a story.
okay then. Well, that's what I remember today.
So where does that put us now?
Hashtag hack attack. Sounds like fun.
It is.
Oh boy.
One
Okay.
time at internment camp.
So
Yeah.
let's
Whoa.
break some stuff and save the world, shall
Oh
we?
yeah, that's great. That's great. But so where are you now? Well, now you're you're gearing up for that big final. Well, hopefully not a showdown. Uh-oh.
Maybe we should do one more hashtag hack attack.
Yeah, that could possibly go wrong for all of us.
Oh no.
Now, gearing up for what is hopefully not a showdown. A confrontation. Yes, gonna go and have this talk with the masters of the metaverse themselves on Arena. But this, the getting into Arena without ending up a wet smear on the ground someplace that is an issue.
Because they're probably doing some kind of a lockdown thing there.
Yeah. Yeah, someone trespassing into Prime has, raised a lot of alarms and gotten a lot of people really upset.
I should go talk to them. I'm very likable. I'm sure they'll like me.
Well, that's on the agenda, but right now, part of the team, Guy, Vector, Sam, and Reese, are off trying to find an alternative method of entry into Arena. Which leaves, the rest of you on board the ship, waiting to hear back, so you can hopefully make this big final move, stop this whole universe-ending catastrophe, and live happily ever after, right?
Not good.
Oh yeah, sure. I'm sure we're all gonna get out of this super alive.
Yeah, and it sounds like a great idea. Everything's going to be okay. Of course,
I also can't help but notice we don't have avatars today. So there
Oh,
goes our potential meat shields.
Yeah, no meat shields today. So yeah, with half the team off board, and you've got some time to kill. So you've been
Good.
enjoying yourselves in your various fashions. Jonamox, by being liquid in a jar.
Hey, R&R is important.
Yes. Warren, by continuing to tell stories to Jonamox in a jar.
Of course, he's not going anywhere anyway. And
A captive audience. Yeah.
That's what it would say.
We have Princess Hedgehog, now magical space princess Arena. Who's, kind of learning how does this magical space princess stuff work, and learning it while hopefully not destroying the ship in the process, which there's been some close calls already.
So if I summon my giant
Yes.
robot mech in the ship, will it scale down to fit, or will I blow a hole in the side?
Well, the wall just finished being patched from when you did that the first time, so not a good idea to do it a second time. Yeah.
So I'm just like flashing back and forth or attempting to hedgehog, princess, hedgehog, princess.
Very much so. And then, of course, Paul is up to science! Exclamation point, trademark.
Science.
Yep.
Science!
Beakers and vials.
At least one Bunsen burner.
Oh, you have to have
Yeah.
a Bunsen burner.
I also
Purple
think
flame?
Paul would probably be doing some observation and testing, like giving prompts to
Theories.
Hedgehog, just to
Nice.
kind of learn more about this new artifact that you have, just take a note.
Paul is so smart that he hacks computers like this.
Yeah.
I think I've seen that before.
Yeah, you can only do that in movies.
Yeah.
But Paul can do it just regular.
Yep. I imagine.
Doesn't even need a computer. It's just this, the air. And suddenly it's all hacked. It's amazing.
Oh, and you do also have a backpack full of...
I mean, I'm good for either idea at this point. Both hashtag hack attack ideas are pretty solid for right now, and we have a spare for next time. Smile. Also, can magical space princess Hedgehog even transform without a Sentai squad?
Without a what?
That remains to be seen, doesn't it? It's a wonderful question that we have yet to answer on screen.
Oh my.
Making some progress there, folks.
I don't know. Can I? Oh.
And of course, yes, you also have a magical extra-dimensional backpack full of stolen stuff.
Yes.
Stuff.
And Borks.
And Borks, yeah. A whole bunch of Borks are inside that backpack. And, that whole weird dimension with, the dinosaurs and the
Pocket
Yeah.
dimension.
Yeah.
the mostly naked people.
Yeah,
and-
Jungle Harem Land.
Yeah,
Jungle
Jungle Harem.
Harem. I'm sorry. I remember it as the Diana Ross Dinosaur Tribute Band land, but
But yeah.
Little column A, little column B.
Someone with like a perverted 14-year-old boy's mind.
I'll have you know he was 42 when he thought of it.
I know. I know. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. But you're doing all these wonderful and great things, mostly just killing time, though. When something strange happens, the lights flicker, dim, and the ship lurches considerably, and that artificial gravity you always have stops being a thing.
I didn't do it this time.
Yep. For you, Princess,
So
it's
my
not really
jar
hurting-
is just.
Yeah, jar is spinning through the air. For you, Princess, it's not really doing much because, well, you fly around all the time now. I mean, it's no big deal.
I'm just like.
But for
cross-legged,
everyone else,
holding-
it is
holding
very
Spongy.
uncomfortable, very quickly,
This is
and
unnerving.
somewhat destructive. And then there's a very strong falling sensation.
Oh dear.
Okay, let's get to the cockpit and see if we can do something about this. Who's there?
There is a very panicked Pierce trying to control all kinds of things, and nothing is happening. And he is saying words that I'm not going to say on this stream in a just
Ooh,
continuous
can I
run.
say them?
Sure, go ahead.
Fuck shit. Fuck shit. Fuck shit balls. Yeah, I ran out of all
Pierce
of
is
them.
not very good at swearing.
Really, you're not.
I usually am better at this, but now all of a sudden I got.
No, wait.
You got put on the
Didgeridoo.
you got put on the spot, and suddenly you're just like an 11-year-old trying it out for the
Right?
first time.
Like usually it's just like a
Mastication.
just fucking
Phlebotomy.
sluts. You know,
Oh, there you're getting better already.
Penultimate. Badge ultimate.
so much easier when I'm not trying. Why?
I know. See, you ruin everything by trying.
Yes, I learned that a long time ago.
Sondheim.
Sometimes.
So, can I help? What's going on, bud?
I don't have control of anything. We've been pulled out of space in between spaces. I don't know what dimension we're on. We're falling. Flight systems are
I couldn't
inoperable.
help but
Weapon
notice there's
systems
gravity.
are inoperable. We're falling. We are falling, and we're all going to die.
Nah.
From a crash?
Probably.
Well, I'm just gonna go
Can you maybe
ahead.
not crash?
Well, I can try an uncontrolled descent landing.
Uncontrolled descent landing does not sound like anything other than crashing, though.
That's precisely what it is.
How high up are we now?
I have no idea, but you might want to brace yourselves.
Brace
This could
for
hurt.
impact.
I'm going to cast environmental protection.
Oh,
on everyone.
I'm going to one of the metapods because I know how relatively indestructible they are.
Safe place.
I'm throwing the backpack in the metapod, and I'm jumping in that backpack.
Not a terrible plan. Anyone else?
Jump in the backpack?
Yeah, I'll hold the door for anybody if you want to. We might want to.
I can dig. Yeah.
All right.
We
Jump
are
in the backpack.
definitely going to crash.
See, I would jump for that.
Yeah, I'll be fine up here, guys. Yeah, just hide in the backpack. Yeah,
Well, look, you
just hide in the
said that
backpack.
Somebody has to crash the ship, Pierce. You're the only Class 5 here. If you can't survive this, you weren't meant to do it anyway.
Pierce, just right before we hit the ground, jump.
Yes, that works.
You said uncontrolled descent, so really, do you
Wait.
even need to be at the controls?
I've got an idea.
Oh no.
Hashtag hack attack try a lithographic braking maneuver.
What's that, chat?
I'll let the science explanation happen later. What's this idea you have?
Well, we're going to get in this backpack and live. You put on this ring of featherfall and eject at the last second.
Okay, good plan.
It's really not. See you later.
Is this really a... It's probably not, is it?
It's literally got a little tag with a string on it that says featherfall.
Hmm?
Oh, I missed it.
I did.
Bees? Oh, God, that doesn't sound great.
That sounds wonderful. Bees.
No, not bees.
Not bees.
I love bees.
Bees?
What's all this buzz about bees?
The only time I ever liked bees was during My Girl.
My girl.
I have no heart. I was a teenager. I hated Macaulay Culkin. What can I say?
Wow.
I stood
Yes.
up and laughed in the theater, and my mom made me leave. It was really saddest part of the movie.
I suddenly like you even more than I already did, Christian.
He was 32 at the time.
Anyway, hashtag bees.
Yes.
Uh,
You're in the backpack. It is that lovely jungle landscape with mostly naked people
Hello.
And Borks.
and a lot of Borks. The Borks have
Oh,
They
constructed
gotta
their own
watch out where
village.
they're bouncing.
They've constructed their own village.
Everything in this land bounces now.
Boing, boing.
The Borks love it here. They're happy.
Oh, good.
And there's a slight vibration to the entire land.
That's pretty delightful.
I am guessing that we have landed.
Landed's a relative term, but I think it's empty now, baby.
Okay.
Okay.
Shall we?
Do we get out, or do we think we're going to be walking into an inferno?
I mean, is the ship exploded around us? Do we hear a boom?
Well,
or just a
just to be
crunch?
safe, the things that we are looking out for are fire, right?
I can't be burned.
Do you have some kind of like fire protection spell?
I mean, I have environmental protection, which I offered to give you all.
That will work for
But
me.
also, Paul has
Rocky
just
over
pointed
here.
out that they are fireproof and noxious
Yeah.
gas proof and pretty much all of the other
Poison.
things.
I'm actually just worried about him.
Oh, I also have noxious gas proof. That time we had taco night.
Okay.
We sat around all evening.
Would you
bad.
check if it is Warren friendly?
I just want to poke my head out.
Your head pops out of the backpack. The lights are still off. There's a few panels hanging loose and wire dangling in a few places, but everything seems intact.
There's no fire out there. I think we're good to go.
Excellent, excellent.
Fantastic.
Out of the backpack.
Out of the
Yeah,
backpack.
yeah, yeah.
All right, you
Grab the
climb
backpack.
out of the backpack.
Pierce.
Yeah,
Here.
yeah, I'm here. I'm still falling. Give me a
Yeah,
second.
yeah, take your time. While you are falling, could you tell me where your best hidden smugglers panel is?
I could, but then it wouldn't be my best hidden smuggler
Yeah, I got
panel.
that, but this can't be an accident, right?
No, it wasn't. That was somebody who's had a remote override code, and I think the only person who had access to those systems and the capability to pull that sort of thing off would have been John Stone.
Great. So where is that slip? Because we need to put this pack somewhere in case they grab it.
Okay, so my best smuggler's spot, it's only about 6 by 6, and it's beneath the floor in your quarters.
Right. Okay, I know where it is.
So was it the best hidden?
I mean, in my recorders it was. Okay, everybody knows where this is now. I'm gonna hide the backpack in there, make sure it's nice and.
Looks
take some
like
things out of it first?
some kind of
Put one
alternate
of your socks
Earth.
over
Oh,
it.
I've got a pocket to it.
Ah, yes, your pocket.
It's like some kind of an alternate Earth out here. I'm not seeing much in signs of life. Buildings are overgrown. A lot of plants.
Do I need a jacket?
No, it's rather warm out.
Familiar.
No moving vehicles. No people.
Any
animals.
acidic cats around?
Oh, good. So
I'm not seeing any birds up here either.
so they made sure to knock us out of the sky somewhere deserted. That's probably
Ooh,
not good.
dessert.
Yeah, not ominous at all.
Find
Maybe,
a tree. Is there a tree line?
well, this whole city looks like. Plus side, it looks like we're in a park. Landed in a park.
Deserted bar.
Parked in a park?
Yeah, parked in a park. Damage doesn't look too bad from up here, but I won't be able to know until I'm all the way on the ground. Take a closer look. Maybe take a look around. Make sure that none of the locals, if there are any, are out to get us. And hopefully, this is temporary and I can get us out of here fast before anybody decides to show up. Yeah.
Good plan.
I mean, I'll be down in a minute. This is
You can just slip it on and off real quick to control your ascent.
yeah, no.
Oh, come on. It would
Nope.
be really funny to watch.
Nope.
All right. He's still way up there.
I mean, if I really wanted to, I could just engage my nano armor and fly down, but
Okay, before we go, grab what you need. We are in an unknown location that apparently used to be habitated, but now doesn't look so much. Looks very deserted, abandoned, or apocalypsed. We don't know yet. We're in a park.
I'm going to grab some food.
You can literally create food with your magic now.
That doesn't mean that I don't like chewing on the things we
Grab
have.
some things from the galley. Yeah, whatever. That
Gotta
sounds.
give me some of that canned
I was
bread.
thinking more like weapons and
Ooh,
things.
canned bread, rather.
Look at my beakers.
I will pack up my. I'm sure there's a rifle, like a
there's a fully stocked armory.
470, and probably a pair of 6 shooters of high caliber, and maybe a
I'm
laser
gonna make
rifle.
sure he has at least one really good gun.
It's a really good
He grabbed some relics.
Yeah, right. You got some relics, but at least one particle accelerator that he can not have to reload every 4 shots or whatever.
A good shot's a good shot, sir.
getting off the ship.
I like
You
it's-
are
I'm
definitely,
like wearing rings and belts and all sorts of stupid stuff.
you're definitely in a park. I mean,
Lots of
it's,
explosives.
or it was a park. It's very overgrown now. You know, the grass is like knee high. The trees have not been trimmed in some time. You can see some of these buildings that surround the park area. They're overgrown. It's been a while since anybody's occupied this place, most likely.
How long exactly, Paul? Any idea? Judging by, I guess, tree growth or whatever.
Can you use science?
Science would work. What do you got?
10 plus 2.
I'll take a D10 and a D6. Adding 2 to the result, we have a 10, which is a success with a raise. You think it's been at least 150 years since anybody's done anything about the growth around here.
Been
No.
156 years and 8 months.
Yes.
No animals about, all the squirrels.
Nothing but plant
Chipmunk.
life.
So it's
like
definitely been a minute. Nobody's mowed the lawn.
no. We got no
No bugs?
No.
All the
Yeah, no.
insects.
no signs of any insect life. It's
But
just
no-
plants.
Plants existing without insects is rather concerning because something
should,
must cross-pollinate.
Maybe ask him what happened.
Plants?
I mean, you're the only person here who can talk to trees.
I go up to a tree and a little self-consciously, I'm like, hey, buddy, do you want to mingle mycelial networks and have a conversation?
Giggity.
Let's get a D12 and a D6 for sorcery from Princess Hedgehog. D12 and D6, talking to trees.
Talking to trees. Oh, yeah, you talk to trees super good.
So good.
So,
Oh, wow.
Best
well, now you know
trees
the history
ever.
of this entire planet. Congratulations. Damn, that's
Everyone died very quickly. It was a disease, a virus, a bug, something. It killed so many of them.
Did it kill the bugs too, or are they just
Many of the bugs were killed as a result of the disease and the infected life. Some still live. There are many bees.
There are many bees.
Out of curiosity, if this is a zoonotic disease that can cross human-animal boundaries, is it possible that there is still an animal reservoir of this disease?
It is unlikely.
Okay.
Aside from
checking.
bees, we have not seen any real life.
how do you
Just
get
bees.
vaccinated
It's
from
planet,
bees?
We're on Planet of the Bees.
Planet of the Bees.
But there are some other two-legged
Sweet.
beings here. They arrived shortly before you.
two-legged beings.
Yes. They came out of a hole of light in the air.
What is that about two-legged beings now?
Oh, sorry. The tree says that everyone died of a disease a long time ago,
Okay.
and the only animals that still exist kind of are bees, except that some two-legged beings stepped out of a door of light. Does that make sense?
100%. All right. If everybody could find some cover to take just real quick. We've apparently fallen right in the middle of some kind of planned ambush.
Oh,
So just act casual.
Alpha team!
Here we go.
There are many bushes
Aye.
around, indeed.
Excuse me there, sir. And an individual steps forth from some of the bushes. He's kind of a jumpsuit, has a shield on his arm. He's distinctly humanoid and ape-like.
Simeon?
Yes, very, very simian features. Kind of standing heroically tall, chest thrust out.
Uh-huh.
so unless you don't belong here, you're supposed to be dead.
Wrong. Paul, get a scan on this guy.
Yeah, I'd like to check him out. Let's see. Yeah, a monster slayer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Would be a cultural to
Any kind of uniform, insignia?
What do you got for a cult?
10.
I'll take a D10 and a D6. Yeah, that's gonna work. Paul, you flat out recognize this guy. You saw him on Hope Colony before you joined the Reliables.
Yeah, this guy's from Hope Colony. Also, it appears to be some kind of monkey man.
Ah, Tweeter!
Very scientific.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's-
I would get a +1 trait roll on that. So
Yeah.
do I learn anything kind of juicy that I might infer from?
You know, he's got one of the little markers that he definitely graduated from Ranger Rhonda's school.
Oh
Okay.
no.
So you can, yeah, it follows he'll fight like a ranger.
Yeah, probably.
So, just a little bit too virtuously? There's no way that could
So,
hurt us.
are we going to do this peacefully or?
Wait. Are you going to ask us if we want to do this the easy way or the hard way?
I was going to go with peacefully. I mean,
Or non-peacefully?
you have been grossly derelict in your duty. You have abandoned
You don't know.
the council.
I don't
You've
know anything.
gone on and apparently you have just recently invaded Prime without authorization.
Look here, Captain Cheetah.
Squire, it's Squire. Thank
It's
you.
a duty.
All right, Squire. Who sent you?
The council.
The Council of the Masters of the Metaverse?
Yes.
No.
You are formally under arrest.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That seems like that's going to work out real good. Okay, everybody, scatter.
And I fly away.
And I missed.
And I stealth.
I walk away at a brisk pace.
Paul, doors.
Doors. Oh yes.
I did not expect that. I'm gonna need a focus roll from you because you're shape changing.
Yeah, totally I am. It's not going to go well. 8 and a 6, please.
While that's happening, I just realized that we could have, at any point in this process, been hack attacked to like roll -2 on anything, and chat's never done it to us.
That, because that's not one of the things they can do.
Really?
Oh.
Oh,
6
I
aces.
assumed that they
6
had
does ace. I'll take it.
infinite
Comes a 10
power.
over there.
All right.
Comes infinite responsibility.
So I do turn into mist?
Yeah, you turn into mist.
You turn into me.
I missed you.
Yeah, we're all gonna miss Jones. You missed away. You're flying away. Where are you
am.
flying? Give me just up?
Yeah.
Okay, just
Not a
flying
lot
up.
of thought process. I figure if I get really high up and then go really fast down, I can do some damage.
So Princess Hedgehog is trying to get really high. Okay.
Nothing new there.
And I'm gonna need a stealth roll from you, Juan. What do you got for stealth?
For stealth, yes indeed, I've got an 8.
All right, I'll take an 8 and a 6. As Warren tries to hide. A 5 is not bad. And where are you opening your door to?
About 10 feet above him.
Oh
Joey
man,
is
that was
gonna go.
my idea.
You know, let's just go ahead and go into some cards, guys. Let's see where they fall. Oh my!
Oh my!
Well.
Oh
Look
my.
who Benny's now.
I need another one, please.
Yeah, you can't have that one, can you?
Wow, this
But you
is
can have this one.
There, I'll take it.
Dang.
That's
Beautiful.
a good spread.
Wow, that's all very impressive.
Clowns left of me.
Jokers too, they're
Now,
right.
Everybody gets a Benny.
Everybody get.
Because you got the Joker, you can go
Everybody's
first if you wish,
got
or you can go at any
Benny's
time, including interrupting someone's turn in progress while it's happening. So you just let me know when you feel like it, and then you get to immediately go there. We stop whatever we're doing, and it's your turn. In addition, because you got the Joker, whatever you do this turn, you get a +2 bonus to. So keep that in mind when thinking about what you might do. Otherwise, we're going to start with the Ace of Hearts, because that's the highest card up there. Because wow, those are all really
Yeah, we depleted pretty much a bunch of the face cards right away. On this,
except
on
there's
this
a
shuffle.
Joker, so I have to shuffle it before I deal out
too
cards again.
bad,
Oh
man.
no, that
Oh no.
sucks.
Oh no.
Okay, so these guys, like my soliloquy, like, hey, these guys aren't bad guys. This guy's not a bad guy. Try not to kill him. He's friends with Rhonda, and she's one of us.
Yeah, true, all right.
Okay.
Just try not to engage.
Not kill.
Let's see what they've got planned, and we'll adapt as necessary.
Okay. Are you going to move anywhere now that you're missed, or?
Oh yeah, I'm moving right up to him.
Okay. Going to mark that down. All right. Well, our next card would be one of the kings, and hearts go before diamonds, so it's going to be their turns unless someone decides to interrupt me while we're going. Squire raises one hand, who's here in the classic "I'm using a communicator," and you all know I'm using a communicator pose. Stun round on the princess, please. Can I get
Rude.
a D 10 and a D6, please. Oh, yeah, that 8 is going to hit with a raise.
That's not fair. I did not authorize that.
It's going to hurt there.
As this begins to happen, I see them shooting at the wonderful princess and using my immense powers of knowing that she's important and I'm a gentleman. I dive in front of the shot as they try to stun her so that she may be saved.
All right, well, it's going to be an athletics test on your part to reach
Because
the
I'm up
elevation
there.
because Princess Hedgehog is flying.
Once again, the British weakness
Yes,
for royalty.
there's a ship. I scurry up the ship and launch myself.
All right, it will be an athletics test, but you get a +2 bonus because you have the Joker. What do you have for
Yes,
athletics?
my athletics is 8.
All right, a D8
Hell yeah,
and a
man.
D6 and add 2 to it. You know, a 6 is going to get you up there just high enough. Unfortunately, because she's flying, or they're flying, and you get in front of it, you take the shot in the face.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Now, hey, again,
rugged good looks.
Getting a Joker is going to help you out on this one because this would have been a vigor roll at -2 because of the raise or be stunned. But because you got the Joker, it's just going to be a straight vigor roll or be stunned. What is your vigor?
My vigor is 8.
And we'll take another D8 and D6 to see if Warren gets stunned.
My toughness is 8 too, so.
Oh, yeah, look at that, buddy.
Oh, yeah, you're not going. It just hurts.
Ow.
It hurts a lot.
Ow,
but
ow.
Do you have all of your teeth still?
Ow.
Not necessarily.
Ow, ow.
But seeing that the
My
shot,
mustache.
Sorry, princess.
yeah, seeing the shot doesn't work, I'm going to go ahead and double up and beat on Warren a little more. And as you come down holding your face, the Squire individual is going to hit you with their shield.
Ah.
So we're going to do a fighting roll against your parry, and that is going to be a D10 and a D6 going against your parry.
My
That's
parry's
not
is
very
6,
nice.
yes.
You haven't even read him his Miranda rights.
Oh, my God. Nope. Okay, I was worried I was going to chuckle for a second, but it didn't happen.
Does 7 beat your parry, Warren?
Yeah, I have a parry of 6.
Oh,
I
so
get that
it is
too, though,
going to
don't
be-
I, for the Joker, right?
No, it only
No,
adds to your rolls that you will make.
Let's see, I have a
Which,
two.
you know, if you end up having to soak an injury, that will help you with this. So a 7 is going to hit, and so that is going to be a D8 and D6 for damage going against your toughness. Adding these two results together, oh, the 8 explodes. Not good. And again,
Oh,
this
buddy.
might hurt Warren as 25 total damage
Luckily,
is
that's
done.
non-lethal damage, right? Because of
Yeah.
the stun round.
Well, you know, if it's enough to incapacitate him.
He's still
I
incapacitated.
do have nerves of steel. To
That
give
might matter. 25
ignore-
damage. What is your toughness?
My toughness there is 8 and 2.
8, so that means that 17 of that damage goes through. This would be enough to incapacitate you, unless you want to spend a Benny and try and soak.
I'd say let's try to spend that Benny and.
Do you want to spend a personal Benny or one of the store
Oh,
Bennies?
let's just,
He's got extra bennies.
yeah, this is good to spend one of my Bennies.
Personal Benny? All right. So that's going to be your vigor roll again that you get to make, which you said was a D8.
Yes, vigor.
All
is
right.
8.
A D8
Vigorous,
and a
very
D6,
vigorous.
and trying to soak 4 wounds and a shaken. Well, you get a +2 bonus to because you have the Joker, because that applies to that soak rule. A 9 is going to soak 2 of those wounds. So you're still going to take 2 wounds. But you said you had nerves of steel, don't you?
I
So he
do
only
have
has to
nerves
feel
of
one
steel.
of those wounds.
Improved nerves of steel.
Oh,
and
you
nerves
don't
of
feel
steel.
any of it, but you do take the 2 wounds towards being incapacitated.
But
that-
yeah, probably missing a couple teeth. Yeah.
Yeah. That
Actually,
really.
he threw something. I do
really
have dodge as well too to be with the 2 to be hit by ranged attacks. Does that count with the throwing
That
the shield?
yeah, it was a physical close combat,
Ah,
so
we are.
not range. That's why it went against your parry
Alright,
score.
there we are. Then.
But yes, keep that in mind. If anyone shoots at you, that
Right.
will make a big difference.
Ouch.
Now, of course, things couldn't possibly go wrong for the next character to burst on the scene, as they quite literally burst on the scene. Now that you know there's someone in the group who is a magical space princess with power over plants, there's nothing could possibly go wrong for the plant-based being that bursts out of the ground and attempts to then grapple with Warren while he is on the ground, beaten with a shield. They're teaming up on you.
Oh dear.
This is going to be an
Okay.
opposed roll as a plant-based humanoid tries to grapple you. It will be its athletics against yours. And again, that Joker comes
Be
into
best friends.
play. So you get to get a +2 bonus to your opposed athletics roll. But I'm going to roll mine first to see what you got to beat. And that's going to be a D8 and a D6. So let's see what number you've got to beat. That 8 explodes. Bad luck today.
Oh
Again,
my goodness.
thank you, Leo. You are just throwing it out there. Oh, man. I
That's
love
wild.
that. That's going to be 31 that you're going to try and beat with your own opposed athletics roll. What do you have for athletics?
I have an 8.
But you get a +2 bonus
Plus
for the
2,
Joker.
yes.
So a D8 and D6
Dude.
trying to beat a 31.
Nope.
No, an
Quite
8 is
make it.
not going to do it. So you are
So close, though.
bound
By just a 25 or so.
and entangled at this point.
Ouch.
As this plant-based being grabs you, vines growing from it to wrap around you and tie you up. I got him! I got him! Oh, yes. And wait, there's more. We have a 4th member. It's almost like they're in teams of 4. Who thought of this strategy? I don't know.
Are they fantastic?
No, but they are reliable.
No.
Oh, yes.
Reliable 2.0. 4.5? 6? How
We
many
know
points?
there's more than one team.
That's true.
The 4th individual seemingly appears from nowhere. They are pink and scaly looking, very short, maybe 2.5 feet tall.
How dare they?
Strawberry shortcake.
4 arms and 4 legs.
Ooh.
Kind of like constantly cartwheeling sort of motion. It's almost disturbing to watch.
It's like a spider. And
Yes,
a
but humanoid at the same time.
salamander.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And again, we're going to try and stun Princess Hedgehog. This time with a stun grenade.
Oh, that's rude.
That's rude.
Uh-huh. So I can get a D6 and a D6 throwing a stun grenade towards the
Hopefully it's
Princess
your turn
Hedgehog.
soon.
Just gonna go
Well,
super
with
well.
a 3, it's not going to reach there. You're just flying too fast as the stun grenade goes off. It goes off beneath
So
you.
fast, boy.
And that is theirs on the King of Hearts, which brings us to King of Diamonds, our next initiative card.
We don't know who that is.
I don't either. That's why I'm
That's,
looking at the confidence monitor.
That's gonna be me.
Is it?
Oh, I thought it was. Yes.
And also keep in mind, because Paul did the Monster Hunter thing before the fight started out, do they get a bonus from fighting Squire? What do they get against
Yeah,
Squire?
a +1 for.
All right,
for
everyone
fighting
gets a
Squire.
+1 bonus on any roll they make against the character known as Squire.
So we have Squire, we have Plant
You have Squire, Vex, Erd, and Cathalia.
Cathalia is the cartwheeling one.
Yep.
And Vex is the sniper.
Yes. You have no idea where Vex currently is.
How vexing. Oh.
Yes.
No.
Who would've
Unbelievable.
Really? Is it unbelievable?
Not even a little bit. It might be reliable though.
Oh, yeah.
All
What do
right.
you got for us, Paul?
Yeah. Let's see. So
You have that door right in front of you. It kind of leads right over the top. I mean, you could do a lot of things here.
I would like to. Okay, this is what I'd like to do. I'd like to triangulate where that shot came from. First,
All right.
and this is I have to lay it all out. I want to find out where it is, where it came from. I want to drop down on this gentleman, and I want to grapple him and use him as a shield.
That's
for
a
the sniper.
lot.
Yeah.
Technically, only 2 actions. But,
Oh, I guess that's true.
but it means you're going to get the multi-action penalty of 2 to
The
both of those
But
actions.
it's
the
only going to be
multi-action penalty.
1 for against Squire because you got a +1 on him.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
right.
and also, I mean, like falling on him isn't an action. That has to help.
No, it's
somehow
the
with the
grappling
grapple.
part that
no,
you're-
but like
which,
that's an additional like I weigh a lot. You know?
You being bigger is also going to help with that grappling thing. But we'll get there. First, we're going to I'm going to have you do academics because I'm thinking instead of just spotting where the shooter is, you're going to mathematically figure out where this shooter is because that just sounds so very
Science.
Paul. to
I
me.
like that. That
Climbing
sounds
the
very Paul.
geometry.
Yeah. So what do you have for academics?
That'll be a 10 + 2.
All right, let's take a D10 and a D6 and add 2 to the result.
And I mean, it's just a 10-foot drop. I'm not looking to hurt him with this. So.
And with a 7, yes, you can pinpoint the precise building rooftop. At 700 meters of range that the shot came from. It is the best vantage point someone could have while still maintaining a semblance of cover. And you are 99.9% certain that the shooter is on that building top.
Beautiful. Then I walk through the portal and get the drop on this guy. Ooh,
The literal
Technically,
drop.
you're going to have the drop, which means not only do you get the +1, but you get the +4 for the drop. So even with the multi-action penalty, your athletics test to grapple is going to be at +3.
Oh my goodness.
An additional +1 because you're bigger, so you're back up to +4.
Oh my heck.
So what is your athletics?
That's a 10. No, I was looking at academics. That's going to be an 8.
All right, a D8 +4 from Paul on their grapple. Let's see what Squire's going to have to beat. Let's get the D6 in there too, just in case it explodes. You never know. All right, a 10 is going to be what Squire is going to have to beat. And Squire has a D10 in athletics. They're good at this one.
Yep.
They get a D10 and a D6. They have to beat a 10.
Don't explode.
Neither of those is going to do it. It's not enough to get bound and entangled, but you have entangled your opponent.
Okay.
They are grappled currently.
Cool. I just want them blocking line of sight on that sniper.
Let's see who's next on the cards.
It's me.
It is you, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, you know what I gotta do.
I don't know what you got to do. I mean, you are quite possibly the most unpredictable person at this gaming table.
That's true.
And yet, there is a subject acting up down there. I am going to swoop in, and I'm going to say in my most princessy of princessy voices, "Hail and well met, fellow plant friend."
Are you going to use any of your magical space princess powers to compel this individual?
You know I am.
I'm just making sure. I need
Oh,
you to be very
yeah.
clear.
That is exactly what I'm going to do, is I am
Alright.
going to plant buddy to plant buddy / also as thine sovereign.
That's what I was looking for. Okay.
I'm going to be like, "Hey friend, you should join our side. Also, these guys kind of lame." Yep. Just like that.
My. You photosynthesized by the book.
Which I think oh my.
It's warm in here.
I'm chlorophyllin it, you know what I mean?
And holy palms, too.
All right.
Because they're trees, you see. Okay. So,
So,
Can you just leave
yeah.
it alone?
try.
What you're going for?
Wow, you really rooted around for that one, huh?
Plants.
Try to spruce things up.
That's my favorite one.
Oh, man.
How we pine for a
I
good
love you
time on
guys.
this show.
So
Your
much.
opinion.
Did you say all of you guys? Because that's a tree, too.
Oh.
What a pair.
I know I'd cash you in a pun.
Wow.
It's driving me coconuts.
Aren't you glad you're watching?
Trees!
Hey!
Wow.
All right, so let's get to that opposed roll that we're going to have to make as you are influencing. You're going to be using those powers of sorcery again with that D12 and D6. Because this individual is a plant-based being, you get a +4 bonus magical space princess arena.
But yeah, little hearts have to appear in his eyes if he wins, because she is an anime space princess.
Yeah,
I mean,
so it's
that's
going to be
the
a
way it works. That's
D12
totally
and D6 adding 4 to the result. A 9 isn't too terrible, and that's going to be opposed by the smarts of D4 of this plant-based being. So if we get a D4 and a D6 trying to
flat.
beat that. Oh, the
No.
4 did ace, maybe the
Oh,
and
so
the
did
6.
Oh no!
But, oh.
An 11 is going to be enough. No hearts appear in the eyes. You are not able to compel this tree-based. There is a moment, though, where you share that connection.
Find hard to get.
Yeah.
Longing.
Bark up the wrong tree.
Or it's playing hard to get, it looks like. Yeah, it's going to be a little...
I'll get you yet.
It's not over yet. Hey, I think that was the end of our round. Let's
It was.
discard some cards. Shuffle some cards.
Shuffle them cards.
Fold them.
See what happens with the next round of cards.
No.
Ooh.
What?
Are you
How?
kidding?
What? Why?
Nice.
No!
Give me a new one.
Okay.
And everybody take a Benny.
Yeah. Oh man, I should have re-rolled on the last one. We're hemorrhaging bennies here. Not hemorrhaging.
Yeah,
it's
no,
the
we
opposite.
got a
We're
little
getting an
stock here.
infusion of bennies.
We'll need them. We could die.
It's true.
You know, I've got 5 jam in the works. I want a different initiative card too.
Oh, okay.
You can have.
Okay.
You can has. There you go.
I would just like to point out that Bleo's not even in charge of
Yeah,
this.
I'm like, hey, we got a win, lose, or draw. I want better than an 8. Can I do that?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Can you do that? Oh,
I'm
I guess
taking
you
it. If I can take it, I'm taking it.
can. Oh
Yay,
my
that's better than an 8.
gosh!
I go in the exact same spot that I went before. Yay!
Yay!
I got a 2 and a 2.
Yeah.
Yes, you
Deuce,
did.
deuce.
I mean,
I've
you
only
could,
got
you
4
could-
jam in the works left. I think I'm gonna save them. I really
you
want to use
sure?
one to get a different card.
Are you
but-
No, it's
sure?
still early. We can do this. You don't need it.
Yep, I'm gonna spend it.
Yeah.
Spending a jam in the works. Let's get another card in there.
Let's see what happens. And that is lovely, sir.
I'm really curious what the odds
Lovely.
are of that.
And you can calculate that.
That can literally only happen one more time.
I think you should
I'm not
probably
doing it
try.
again.
No.
There's
No.
only, if
For
you spend,
science,
if you
James.
spend one more of those bennies, it can the odds are well in your favor.
And then we should go to
better.
Vegas.
And hopefully
For
you won't need any
science.
bennies for the rest of the episode.
Can.
Dude got deuce.
Screw it.
Yeah.
talked me into it.
Let's see what happens.
Yay!
That's 50% better.
I mean,
But practically not better at all. Still,
you can't argue with results.
Wow.
That's an improvement, though.
Well, Paul, do you want to go first because you had the Joker, or do you want to wait and go whenever you feel like it?
You know, I'm not feeling the pressure to act very quickly right now.
Okay,
gonna
then we
hang
will
out
go
for a
to
second. Yeah.
Princess Hedgehog next. Magical Space Princess Arena.
For science,
Okay, Max Headroom.
oh my god.
Jams you rolling like Lumiere rolls hashtag hackataka ha 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 XD.
Thank you for taking amusement in my pain.
I was taking
For
amusement
science.
merely in the situation, not that it was your situation specifically. Oh, that one. You know that no moisture actually comes out of those.
No.
We all know that those tear ducts dried up years ago. Only sand and comes out now, and occasionally blood from too much sand.
From many parts of his body, it's the same story.
How would you possibly know that?
I follow your OnlyFans. What?
See, apparently it's not for only fans.
What are you going to do, Princess Hedgehog?
I
It's
have
your
an
turn.
only-
I
Foes
mean,
page.
you know that I can't let that lie, right? There's somebody who did not succumb to my obvious charms.
Not only that, but they've got your friend.
They
all
do
tied
have my
up.
friend all tied up, which, you know, is where I like to see them, but
It's true,
I'm
but
willing.
after the fighting.
So, you know, I'm going to change tactics ever so slightly. I'm still using the powers of the princess, mind you. But I'm gonna make little puppy dog eyes at him and be like, I would really like you to whoop for our team, a woo.
I'll join your team again.
All right, it's again going to be that D12 and D6 plus 4 bonus because, well, Magical Space Princess Arena.
Have you summoned your armor yet?
I haven't
It's a
yet.
D12 and a D6, sorry, but we'll keep rolling.
This framing, you just look like a knight. But
So, at a 12 so far, so it's going to have to beat a 12 with a D4 and D6 going against your 12.
No.
No, and that's a
No.
success with the raise. You definitely have found yourself a friend.
Yeah,
What would you like your friend
really
to be
neat.
doing? Do you want your friend to let your other friend go? Is that
Do
something?
I have to keep using the voice?
You don't have to, but we would really appreciate it.
I wouldn't mind one bit.
gotta make sure the
Would
pitch
you
is right.
please release my friend?
Hearts 3 times the size, and the size of eyes just beating hearts for eyes. Vines slither away, and Warren is dropped to the ground. Very
Only
gently.
good. Oh,
Wow, I really appreciate you.
The heart-like eyes bug out of its head, staring at you over and over again.
As does Warren's.
So is your magic to turn people into cartoons?
I guess.
Awesome.
All right.
Yeah,
Not mad about it.
seemingly. Well, that's our princess. Who's next? Oh, wait. You're next.
It's a me.
It's you.
Yeah, we've missed you.
It's a Mario.
I missed. It's because I missed.
Yeah. And the
Let's
foggiest.
see. Rockman on Gorilla.
Yep. My favorite genre.
The Princess and the Gallant Knight on the plant.
There's the short, mini-limbed one, and then our shooting individual.
Oh, the mini-limbed one. Right.
Itty-bitty.
But we have a bead on shooter now. Oh, only he does.
Yeah. Talking's a free action.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Yeah. We got a shooter at 172 degrees north.
Which we
Door.
all understand.
Door. All right, that's a move action.
Yep.
You're on a rooftop of a building 700 meters away from the park overlooking it. Against the side of that building is a very strange-looking individual. They're like a cross between an octopus and a person. Like they have all the limbs, but
It's really
stretched
good
out
thing
like
they were
with a
not.
torso and a head in addition.
Yeah. That's hot.
No difference between legs, just kind of multiple limbs. Several of those limbs are holding a really long rifle.
Oh, cool.
You thought I was going to say something else, didn't you?
I might have.
All right. So an octoperson with a giant.
And a big headset piece on with like a giant lens
yeah,
over
yeah,
one of the
that's cool.
eyeballs. Yeah.
I am going to double action spell casting,
Oh no.
increasing my shooting.
Going for a shooting boost.
Going for a shooting boost.
It's not a multi-action when you're boosting your shooting
Correct.
trait,
I'm just letting you
because-
know that it's happening.
Okay.
I am going to be making a roll to try and boost my shooting, and then I'm going to be making a called shot to gun,
Okay.
and I've got the drop on them because I'm pretty sure they don't know I'm there.
That's a definite fact. So I'm going to need that spellcasting roll first.
Yeah. I've got an 8.
All right, a D8 and a D6. Let's see if we can boost that shooting score just a little bit. A 7 is a success, so it'll boost it one step.
Great. That's what I need to do. And now I'm going to be making that called shooting shot.
Called shooting. Well, the called shot is offset by the drop bonus, so you'll just get to do roll. But you're one step higher.
Right.
So
I
what-
am. I'm a D12 now.
All right, that's going to be a D12 and a D6 for shooting.
Oh, does this count as a signature weapon now, by the way?
Yes.
The pistol? Okay, so it'll be... I'm going to spend a personal Benny to re-roll that.
All right, let's re-roll that. Rolling like me. Oh, wow.
So I still get a +1. Well, that's a 10. That'll be a raise.
Yeah, that's a success with a raise. You distinctly shoot this rifle. Were you wanting to destroy the rifle, or are you going for the classic Western?
I'm going for the classic Western. Like,
Okay.
If he's on the edge of a roof, I can just, I'm trying to shoot it the rest of the way off
Yeah,
the roof. Yeah.
it tumbles.
I'm not trying to break that guy's gun. He's still a reliable.
And they turn around, and it's a really creepy turnaround because, again, no legs, no torso. It just kind of spins the whole body, all the tentacles.
And I'm like, go ahead, make my day. Alternatively, want to make out?
Wait, you gotta say ooh woo. It works better that way.
Go ahead, make out my day.
This show is getting really creepy, really fast.
How did we not
now you
think
spoke
that Jonah Mox was going to be into somebody with tentacles?
As night and day.
They really suck at this one.
I ate you.
I'm not technically a
I thought-
humanoid. This isn't weird, guys.
Yeah, but he just
Oh
disarmed
no,
him.
be bad at me, Daddy. Ooh woo.
Hello.
Say it again, but this way.
I believe your next
If you
one.
can't tell, I just discovered this power.
Warren,
What?
time to do stuff.
Already on it.
In the game.
Oh, right, indeed.
Put that thing away.
Jolly good, jolly good.
Hey, you're no longer grappled. That's a plus.
Right.
And the plant-like creature that was grappling you is, heart-shaped eyes bugging out of its head, staring up at Princess Hedgehog.
So at this point, we have
But that does leave, the shield-wielding
Monkey Man.
monkey guy who hits you with the
did
shield.
He did hit me,
Who
and I'm
hits
on the
people
ground
with
below him. Correct? He's been grappled by him, but
Yeah, he is now being grappled, which is bad for him if you want to do something to him.
I think I'm going to punch him right square in the banana maker.
Do you want to elaborate?
I'm on the ground. I'm assuming, as a simian creature, his testicles do reside in the same proportionate areas.
I just wanted to make sure that's what we were going for.
In the jammy pants, as does any male of the species.
Okay, we can.
Little bedtime for Bonzo, if you will.
Exactly. I tell you.
Gonna kick him in the Kong.
No.
Yeah, that's our
He's gonna be foraging for nuts and berries for weeks under his skin.
Wow.
I stopped. I'm good. I'm a good boy.
Can we move on?
No.
Okay. Now, a called shot does have the associated penalties, but those penalties are now offset because, well, Paul is grappling them. This makes it, also easy and also very mean is that Paul is holding them while you are punching them in their nether regions. Just want to point that out. Very heroic of you, Warren, to punch the grappled monkey individual in the balls.
It will get the job done and it won't kill him. Those were the parameters.
What do you have for a fighting skill?
My fighting skill. Yes, indeed, it is an 8.
All right.
And do you have the dong puncher edge? Come on, there's one somewhere.
I do have frontiersman. It's going to be +2 to identify animals, so I know exactly where to punch him.
Yeah, you already pointed out that you were going to,
Yeah. Do the splits and then.
Johnny Cage style? And then box him like Sugar
You've
Ray
got
Leonard.
survival, so it's really easy to forage for those nuts
Nuts
and
and
berries.
berries.
Okay, are we still doing this?
apparently.
We can get it together.
I mean, well, after this, not apparently.
I know he definitely won't be
I mean,
apparent anytime soon.
it's not like I'm shooting him there or something, with the
But he won't be
weapon on
shooting either.
stun. Exactly. Blanks for a while, I'll say.
Now, you got a 10 there, which, normally is a great attack. But even bound and entangled, it's a squirrely individual. That's squirrely.
Kind of shifts it out of the way.
Which means he's good at hiding his nuts.
Yes. Somebody got it. But not good enough because grappled. So it's going to be just good enough to land a blow. No.
I'm not blowing
raise.
him, I'm just punching him.
God.
Save that for your OnlyFans.
Well,
an
now
unarmed
we
attack
have to
usually
have
does-
Reliables OnlyFans.
An unarmed attack usually does your strength for its damage. What do you have for your strength?
My strength is an 8 as well.
All right, let's get an 8 and add a 6 to it because you're striking the nether regions. So an 8 and a 6 for damage being dealt. Ouch.
Oh. Oh my God.
Ouch.
Boy.
I'm not monkeying around.
Clearly not.
I like how the 8s on their sides like that kind of. Never mind. Look like infinity symbols.
Yes,
Yeah.
they do, side by side.
That's quite the strike. Yeah, you right there. Eyes cross, shield drops, mouth opens into an O-type shape, chin drops to chest, and you're holding a very
Limp monkey.
limp monkey.
Okay. They're out. Stay out.
Yeah,
Okay.
Jolly good.
that's from unhurt to incapacitated
Hit
in
me
a
with your
single
shield,
strike.
will you? Well,
That's about what that would do, though. I mean,
Yeah,
I wouldn't want to fight anymore.
and they're out.
Hey, look, you have a free shield.
One down.
indeed I do. Good day.
And that does take it to
Nards.
my survivors, unless you want to interrupt.
I'll jump in.
Okay.
Princess Hedgehog, is your plant friend going to be under your control for the duration, or?
I don't know how these powers work, but I'm pretty sure we're going to be good friends.
Okay.
Oh my
then, like,
God.
why
Where is it to camera on James right
That
now?
frightens me from him. I don't know why. It's not. Hey, come
Somehow
on.
James doing
Wait,
this
just
is the
a-
scariest
just
thing
a
that
little-
nobody's ever seen.
Just,
I
My plant
love you.
friend.
very strange.
Ooh.
Okay.
We all saw that. We all saw
Yeah,
that.
that was real.
I'm gonna.
It's heart for you.
It's on the internet now.
So we got the plant,
Gifable.
we got the monkey, we got the octopus.
And then there's the multi-limbed, scaled-lead little one that's kind of cartwheeling everywhere.
Oh, okay, gotcha. That's.
Did
the
throw
one.
a stun grenade last round. Who knows what they'll be up to this round?
Okay. I'd like
With all those arms.
Lots of arms.
Lots of.
Disarm him.
Yeah, I'd like to take. I just want to grab the earpiece off of this monkey before moving on. But I'd like to go into my rucksack, add a couple reagents together, and come up with like a little smash and you break it glue grenade.
A glue grenade.
Yeah.
Okay. That's going to be a multi-action from you. But hey, offset by the Joker bonus. So
True.
2 straight rolls there.
And I got some bennies. So.
We'll take the science roll first to craft your glue grenade.
Okay. 10 plus 2.
D10 and a D6, adding 2 to the result.
Wow.
Critical failure.
You just glued yourself to the spot, sir.
Yeah,
You don't come back from that.
you created the greatest glue bomb ever designed. Unfortunately, it instantaneously detonated when you created it.
Mood. Yeah, now I'm
Nope, it doesn't attract.
Have you ever had
bees.
something blow up in your face?
Yes, episode 1. It was a regular grenade.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm just covered in a bunch of white goo right now. Am I stuck?
Well, you did say you were going to multi-act, so you can change your second action to try and break
Gotcha.
free at this
Okay.
point, which
Yeah,
you
it's probably a
can
good
clearly
idea.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I'll break free.
you are going to count as bound and entangled, though, so it could be difficult to get out. You can either use your athletic score as is, or you can use your strength score at a -2. Keeping in mind, your Joker bonus has been offset by the multi-acting. So
Okay.
your choice of either your strength at a -2 or athletics at a straight roll.
I'll do the strength roll.
All right, what is your strength?
D10, D12.
Okay, a D12 and a D6, subtracting 2 from the result.
Help me, Reliables. I'm stuck.
Was attacked by a bukkake monster.
-2 makes it a 6. While it's not enough to completely break free, that gets you from bound and entangled to just entangled.
Okay. Well, not my finest round, but I'll take it.
Oh, but yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
compared to my bad rounds,
Yeah,
like
no,
you're
it's fine.
doing great,
I'm
bud.
fine. I wasn't killed. Also, I have an earpiece now. So.
Yes, you do.
Oh.
It's not over yet. So I have 2 individuals that can still act, and one is to continue to stare hearts at Princess Hedgehog. And probably until the end of time at this point.
Now, out of curiosity, since they are now on our team, does that mean that it will use its action to help us?
Well, it's currently using its action to craft a giant, lovely bouquet of flowers for you.
Leo, this
It's
is
murdering
glorious.
its
Please
friends.
continue #jam also.
says love.
Please let me know when the Reliables will become reliable. Will it happen before the end of the show?
Wow.
Oh God, what has happened? What's happening? James, tell me what's happening.
I have no idea.
I'm so scared right now.
I'm terrified. I have no idea what's going on. I'm terrified.
Okay.
So hey, we're gonna have the remaining ones. Crafting a lovely bouquet of flowers and plants, and it's a living bouquet. It's not like,
It's got roots?
Uh-huh.
Oh, you're propagating and replanting for me.
Yes.
Oh, that's very sweet.
Well, continuing to stare hearts at you.
He's got a heart on.
Anytime you feel comfortable, you can go ahead and on the internet, on this show, just hit Dave anytime. You can, rest of the show, hit Dave whenever you want.
Oh,
Free pass.
David like it.
he would, yeah.
Sorry, Dave, I tried to help.
Appreciate the effort, man.
You
Look,
still
you're
owe-
gonna have
you
to be
still
a
owe him the
lot
20.
worse than that if you expect me to punish you.
I'll work on it.
But hey, we're going to have some fun here with this one. I'm going to start with our little cartwheeling individual. I'm going to go ahead and use one of those getting an education.
There you go.
They already have the ability to ignore one set of multi-action penalties because of their limbs, but I'm going to give them the split the seconds edge and allow them to ignore another set of multi-action penalties. So they're going to take 3 actions with no action penalty.
There you go.
We're going to go ahead and try and even the odds up here. We're going to go against, our entangled Rockman being slightly more vulnerable gives us an advantage there. So we're going to
As long
start.
as you don't try and go in melee with them.
Oh, absolutely not.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but
Yeah. You'll
Sticky.
get stuck to me.
if
Seeing
Ray
as
Roberts can be anything.
Stuck
Seeing
on
as
you.
glue grenades are effective on the giant rock person, they're going to start their action by throwing a glue grenade at the giant rock
son of a
person.
bee.
Oh boy. Okay.
Yeah. So we're going to do an athletics test, which is going to be a D6, adding 2 to the result, so 2 6-sided dice, please. Taking the best one of the 2.
All right.
And they managed to glue themselves as well. Wow, this is just, that's what's happening this episode.
That's what I call a sticky situation.
Everyone's
Come
But hey,
just,
here.
They were going to make 3
prematurely-
actions, so they have 2 actions to get out of it. So I'll take another D6 and D6 as they try and get out of it using their athletics.
Come on, big D.
The 6 aces. Aces again.
What is this?
All right, we'll take that 16. They are no longer bound or entangled, so they're still going to get to take their 3rd action. Wow, great use of using an edgelord to get an extra action, only to have to waste 2 actions doing nothing.
Oh, Jay.
You know, use another one.
No, it wouldn't get me another action. But I still have, another individual to go. Wait, I'm not done yet.
But wait, there's more.
Yeah, going to be another thrown grenade. This time we're going for Sonic to do some stun damage, and we're going to try and
Sonic
get
the Hedgehog
the
is
whole
here?
lot of you.
Okay.
Not you. So we're doing another athletics test at D6 and D6. Do not roll double ones, Leo.
Well, this is getting to be a very expensive night for me. #Benny.
But 3 and 3 is still absolutely, positively, completely useless as the grenade misses its mark, flies past all of you, lands close over by the Reliance, and detonates in a nice loud noise, but having no effect whatsoever. But I still got 1 left. I've got a shooter up on a rooftop. And
No
yes,
gun.
the sniper rifle is gone, but there are still 6 other guns.
Lord.
So, gonna shoot at me with those?
Yes.
Cool.
It's a Glock to put. Okay.
It's okay. It's a Glock.
Yes.
It's a
It's a
Glock.
Glock.
Oh boy.
How'd you know?
Because it's James. That's why.
All right, we're going to make 6 shooting tests at D10.
All right.
6 10-sided dice and 1 6-sided dice. All right, so we're going to get 1, 2.
I've got dodges, so
Dodge takes out the 4 and the 5, so 2 of those.
are you gonna hit me?
Yeah, only 2, and neither of them getting a raise because of the dodge.
Cool.
So we're going to do 2d6 plus 1 for each of those in damage against your toughness. 10 against your toughness.
Oh, that'll do it. Yeah.
By how much?
By 4.
By 4? Okay.
Yeah.
Would you like to take the wound, or do you want to spend a Benny and soak?
Oh, I'll spend the Benny and soak for sure.
All right, so let's spend that Benny. What's your vigor?
8.
D8 and D6 to soak a wound. Need to get a 4 or better. Do you want to spend
I'll
a
spend a store Benny for that.
spend a store Benny and re-roll
we
it?
got a bunch of them. Let's use them.
Thanks, Leo.
Talk me into it.
All right, that's going to soak it. Second one, another 2d6, add 1, going against that toughness again. 7?
Yes, by 1.
By 1. Okay, that's enough to get us shaken, so you're not even actually hurt.
Not stirred.
Well, I don't want to be shaken either, so spend a Benny.
Spend Benny? All right.
Store.
Store Benny? Not shaken. And I guess that means we can do another round of cards, right?
It does.
Oh no.
And we got to shuffle again
Come on,
because,
come on.
hey,
Big money, no whammy, no whammy.
another Joker got dealt.
We gotta
out.
get another
Good.
Joker. This is how we know the system works. Story's corrupt.
Oh.
Oh no.
Give me
So
another
somebody's got to get another card.
I'm gonna use.
Oh!
I'm just rolling in personal Benny, so I would also like another card.
You
All
just,
right,
you
all
just
right.
got another personal Benny. So you
Oh.
can use the ones you just
Yes.
got.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna do it again.
We have a win, lose, or draw in there. Oh, that's gone. That's
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
not supposed to be in there anymore.
Yay!
Ah, there it is.
Jack. Hey, Jack.
Hello, Jack. It's not your fault, man. You can't control the cards.
I assume that you want to go first.
I does. does want to go first.
+2 to anything you do right now.
+2 to anything I do right now.
It's you and a Galactopus.
Wow. It sounds like
If
that's
I
going to
fan
go
the
off with a
hammer-
bang.
If I fan the hammer,
Yeah.
could I feasibly shoot all of the guns out of their hands?
Yes.
How hard would that be?
I'm so hard.
Be pretty badass.
I mean, how much?
It's six rounds.
6 rounds, right?
Yeah.
6 shots.
6
which
shots.
fan the hammer lets me do.
Right, called shot.
Well,
I mean, they're all technically at the arm.
But for how far away, though? That's quite the distance.
you would still be even with the Joker bonus at a -4.
Oh, there's no way I can make that with a -4.
But do you want to try anyway?
Oh, yeah, I do. we got store bennies,
Yeah.
and I got personal bennies.
Yeah. We're
I'm not
flush.
even down any right now because of all the jokers.
That's true. So you've got to have, what, 6 personal
I've
bennies?
I've
And
used,
your shooting
you've
is
used
currently
it.
boosted to a D12 already.
right, and I can boost it further ahead of time if I make my spellcasting roll without a penalty.
Yes, but only it would replace the one you have. They don't stack with each other. So you could get a raise though and have boosted it 2 places.
Right, and that would be a D12 plus 1.
Do you want to try that?
I do want to try that.
Okay.
There's no penalty for me trying that, so
No.
yes. I
And
would-
what is your spell casting?
It's D8.
All right, let's take a D8 and a D6. Let's see if you can get better than the D12 you already have.
Spending a personal Benny on that to re-roll.
All right, let's try it again.
Store Benny on that one to re-roll.
Oh, come on.
Another store Benny. I'll waste their money if Leo's going to keep doing this on purpose.
Yeah.
Because clearly she is.
All right,
There we
eight.
are.
Oh.
Success with the raise. So yeah, you're going to be at D12 plus 1, which means
15,
you only
17, right, with the
you-
Joker.
Yeah. So you'll only be at a D12 -3 instead of -4.
All right, let's do it.
All right, so let's do the first one. Let's just go one at a time.
Oh
on
my
each of
God.
these, shall we? A D12 and a D6.
What do we say we need, though?
Well, you're at -3. You got to get a 4 to hit.
Yep,
So you need to roll a natural 7 or better. So we've got 1 down.
1 down.
Going to hit. Let's roll it again. See what happens for number 2. Same roll. Yeah, hits
the
and
raise.
explodes there.
Oh, my God.
Oh.
Does that mean that the bullet ricochets off of one arm and gets the next one?
It's not up to me.
We'll see.
Palpable hit.
Let's do it again for the third one.
Okay, Hamlet.
Hey,
Pew,
That's
pew,
a no.
pew.
Let's do the fourth one. That's a yes.
Okay.
Let's do the fifth one.
Pew, pew, pew.
That's a yes. And let's do the last one, the sixth one.
Oh.
That's
2
a
misses.
Yep.
That's I'll spend a Benny on each of those. Personal.
All right. Personal bennies. Let's go ahead and roll that one more time there to
Because
replace
it's
one of these.
personal.
Yeah, this time it's personal. That's going to take the place of one of those failures, make it a success. Let's do it one more time. 6 aces.
Buddy.
Glocks fly through the air, spinning. On one particular one, despite only having 6 shots
As a
in the
free action,
revolver,
though.
the one that you had like a 20-something on, despite only having 6 shots in the revolver, ammo be damned. You shoot that last one up in the air, then up into the air again, and then up into the air one more time, getting a complete spin on it, and catching it with your free hand because.
Yeah, well,
Obviously.
And
How else do you shoot
with
guns
2 of
out
them
an
still being used to
octopus's
support its body
tentacles?
weight, the other 6 arms. Go up.
I need fan art of that.
good choice. I tossed some
Put your
containment
hands
manacles.
in the air like you just don't care.
Yeah. 2 down. Well, that was
That was
Joker.
like the coolest thing I've ever done on this show, guys. Come on.
no, you're
I just
right.
disarmed a guy of 6 guns.
You're not wrong.
Thank
You're
you,
not
chat, for
wrong.
making that possible because that was very
That was
expensive.
amazing.
It was.
Amazing.
All right, let's
Worth
let's see who's that ace of clubs that I see up here on my cards.
Yeah.
That's gonna be Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So these gates, can we send other people through them?
Yours, no.
Ah,
Yours are specific to yourselves, which also has the advantage that other people can't follow you through
there's
them.
that.
That was one of the big
You
advantages.
could feasibly pull somebody through if you were holding on to them, but they'd still have to make a roll to keep from getting like thrown back out.
Ejected right back out.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
And
Yeah.
keep in mind, you are still partially entangled from the glue around.
Okay.
So you're going to want to have to multi-act to try and break out of that if you want to do anything besides just break out.
Well, I can use strength on that, and I'm pretty good with that. And currently, the multi-armed, the grafted individual is glued, right?
Yeah.
So it's going to be a little easier to do something along those lines. I would like to break free, go and essentially either grapple and move through, or push and I'm just looking to transport this this person like a couple miles due west, and then hop back.
Well, if you're wearing them, like if they're glued to your body, that's super easy to do.
Oh, I could just go and
At that point, they're
chest
clothing.
bump them, and that's very interesting.
I'll allow it.
Yeah.
I mean,
okay.
you're essentially that video game where the ball gets bigger and
Katamari.
bigger. Yeah. We could just take out all these dudes like that.
Okay. I'm gonna graveler my way over and pick up.
In that case, you don't even have to break out of the glue. I'm going to have you make an agility test, though, to pull this off.
Okay. Agility. That's a D8.
All right, I'll take a D8 and a D6.
Can he pull it off?
Oh, Leo and her famous 1 and 3 roll.
I would like to spend a personal penny.
Spending a personal Benny, let's re-roll it.
You can't just show us the same screen over and over again, Leo.
I'd like to spend another personal penny.
We understand.
Finishing off that hashtag Benny for the team. Make more good choices.
You.
You realize who. Never mind. Do you want to spend another personal Benny? Try that again.
I've got I got a few.
Doing it.
That is going to do it. You roll along the ground, collecting this individual in the process. A couple of miles west, you said?
Yep.
A couple of miles west. Rolling through, and now what?
Depositing them?
Yeah. Now that I'm out, I want to grab the equivalent of a spatula out of my rucksack and just kind of try to peel
Scrape
them
them off.
Yeah. Just kind of lever them,
Who knew that popping sounds of
I'm not very good at
You
it.
know, we basically have everything from the player's handbook in the bag. I can get you some universal solvent. That's not that big a deal.
Okay, yeah.
Is that what you want to go for?
Yeah, I'll radio. Hey, I could use a little solvent over here.
Yeah, you could.
I'm a little Jonah Mox, I'm stuck. Help me, Jonah
Oh, I've
Mox.
seen this movie. I'll be right there.
But you're not related.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
what?
Well, I have ingested some Jonah Mox.
It's true.
Who
He's
hasn't
definitely had me
ingested some
inside
Jonah Mox?
them. I'm just saying.
I'm having solvency issues. Yes.
Oh my God, you have been inside every
All
member
of
of
us.
the crew.
You shouldn't have drank me. That's on you.
Little
In
Jonah
you,
Mox in
as
every
the
one
case
of
may
us.
be.
Okay, then. Warren, I believe you're next.
Indeed, yes, well.
So you don't really have
Still.
any
Yeah.
viable targets at this point.
We don't do we?
I mean, you've got
What we
a
got?
monkey person who's clutching their bananas,
Yes, indeed, fruit basket.
a plant person who is crafting the most elaborate basket of
They're
flowers.
making a wedding arch out of vines.
Yeah.
It's all like it.
Let's see, we've got the
Very ongoing and getting more and more elaborate.
octopuses in manacles. What about snipery face?
Well,
That was the octopus.
oh, I mean,
person.
right. What about what?
And the cartwheeling
Has been popped through a gate
has
several
been popped
miles
through
away.
a gate. Yeah.
Right.
Good
Well,
call. Doesn't really leave a whole lot. I mean,
it doesn't.
you could
but
do
however,
something with the.
Extemporize it then.
extemporize.
oh, tell them one of your stories. That'll put them down for sure.
What What a grand idea. Now,
Just tell them everything that's been going on for the last little while. We have a captive audience and they need to
see
know.
if I can persuade them maybe to join us. Or...
Yes, persuade might have been the word I was looking for.
Once we get them all tied up, we'll just have Paul show them the math. You can't really argue with
This
math.
is true. You can't argue with science. So since I'm going to try to, because I know that these are probably not the only people coming after us. I'm quite certain that this is not the only group.
Well, if it is, they definitely did that wrong.
Exactly. So I'm going to try to use my notice and all that to try to see if I can figure out if there's another group coming for us sooner or later. Can I hear like a plane coming in or rumbling through the jungle or these sort of bees
He's
telling?
he's opening his senses to danger.
Is there bee
man.
dancing going on that's telling me like things are going on? The bees are dancing, telling me the story of the people coming through the forest.
And what skill are you going to try to use for that?
I think survival would be the best use.
He said it out loud. He will roll his survival.
Fair.
To be fair.
To be fair.
All right.
What's your survival skill?
It's 10 plus
Boring.
2. It's 10 plus 2.
Boring.
Let's do a D10 and a D6, adding 2 to the results. Trouble's definitely coming, Warren. There could possibly be the only team that they have dispatched. It's only a matter of time. You've got to get that ship up and running and out of here fast. I mean, hopefully Pierce is making progress and didn't just like abandon you guys.
Where did he go?
Like the
Where's
coward
Pierce?
that he is.
Haven't seen the boy.
Oh no, he's working on the ship.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
One hopes.
One hopes.
I mean, totally wouldn't abandon you all to your fate. Like,
I mean,
never. Like, run off,
yeah.
leave you guys in danger.
He's literally incapable of that. You don't have to worry about it anymore. The one thing he can't do is keep us away from his ship.
So I think that's it for you, Warren and
You want to
Princess.
brig him? We should brig him.
We shouldn't bring
Young? My ears stuffed up. That I literally heard.
You
Okay.
don't have ears, Paul. Stop
Okay,
trying to.
so I would like to, since apparently we're taking them with us, right?
Or we could just stick them all to the glue guy.
We could stick them all to the glue guy. Oh, I can just tell my plant friend to give everyone a hug because that's how we show love, including glue guy.
Wait a minute. How are they getting around?
They must have a ship.
Well, I doubt that. I mean, if they have,
They walked through the door.
if they have
a
a
glowing
ship,
door.
right.
Speaking of, hey, we've got ourselves an answer coming right now. Since you're curious, someone picked up a communicator.
Yeah, I've been monitoring. Yeah.
Oh yeah, clone that. The signal. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, yeah.
That way we can just use our own ear
Gates
monitors.
to Charlie team status report.
And there's your answer.
Hey,
Gates to Charlie team status report.
Was that rude? It was
a little
probably
bit,
racist.
a little bit. All right, plant guy, you're on. Tell him everything is good.
You realize that plant guy has no mouth.
He talked earlier.
Yes.
He talked earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So he can't talk now? Seems convenient. Everything's
That's
fine
called a
here.
continuity
How are
error.
Okay.
All right. Ook. Ook, ook, ook.
you? He talked perfectly like normal earlier.
Yeah. I guess probably get an evac team. You're gonna need an evac team. Hi, Wendy.
Hell,
I recall this one
I'm a
time that we
space
need to be
princess.
evac.
I know at least one of the Wendy's knows me, which means that all of the Wendy's knows me.
Jonamox,
Everyone likes Wendy's hot and juicy.
why do you have to make this difficult?
Because you're doing the
surrender,
wrong
come
thing
in.
and you don't know it. As exampled by the fact that I killed none of your team.
No one was going to kill you either. We're bringing you in alive. Just
Right,
surrender.
but if you know my MO at all, I'm assuming you've at least read my file at this point, Wendy. You know that I should have just murdered them all.
I am also morally gray,
Oh, I'm fully aware.
but like we're trying to do the right thing. And in this case, the right thing is not, facilitating the end of the universe.
What are you talking about?
Oh, you don't know.
Hey, do you have a signal we can send you information on?
What kind of trick is this?
It's
not a trick.
definitely not
Paul
a
can send you the
virus.
math.
I can send you the math also.
Oh.
I'm bad at lying.
Just leave a
This is
drive
true.
on one of the prisoner types. That way we're not hacking her or anything.
Oh, yeah.
That way you can look at it at your leisure on a secure system. And once one of you knows, all of you knows.
And the team is alive and unhurt?
Unhurt.
Well,
Oh, Squire's balls are in a bad way.
We threw him a party and brought some nut punch.
He's gonna need an ice bath for sure, but everybody else is good to go.
All right.
You don't have to believe us, and you don't even have to let us go. We'll just go.
I'm not done coming after you.
That's
isn't
fine.
over.
You don't have to be.
but once you
But
see,
once
once
you,
you know
it's
what
just
we
that
know.
once you have the truth and you decide not to act on the truth and to keep coming after us, I don't have to pull my punches.
Well, next time it might not be me.
I
Look,
know, but I'm
Wendy.
gonna blame you, and I can find all of you now. Super easy, barely an inconvenience. We're basically gods. Whoa!
Speaking of basically gods,
Jolly
Wyatt Maxwell is very upset.
Yeah.
Very upset.
Yeah. I can understand why, and I will 100% apologize to that guy someday.
But today
Just
is
something
not
to
that
keep
day.
in mind.
Yeah. No. He's not even the one I'm the most worried about being pissed off.
Oh, and for the record, this planet, this dimension you're in, this is one of the disasters your team was supposed to prevent.
Oh. Is that
Yeah.
we were supposed to come back here sometime in the late past before they all killed themselves?
Yeah.
And what? Then what?
Prevent the super virus from breaking out and
All right.
killing the populace.
Did you check records after that time period? Had that been fixed?
No.
Might want to look into that. Because nothing turns out well for this place, or pretty much any place that this happens to.
Irregardless.
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying it all gets worse because of what we do.
So we're just supposed to let terrible things happen?
No? Well, I mean, sometimes terrible things have to happen. You know, the metaverse does have to right itself. When we go in performing cyber surgery on a flesh-like being that can't handle metal parts in their body, there's going to be rejection issues, right?
Case in point, yes.
Yeah, well, trust me, the metaverses tend to reject this stuff after a while. And that ends up killing everything from both ends, time-wise.
And
That
you
never
say you've
feels
got
good.
factual evidence to back this up.
You know, once you pick up your team, you'll have it too.
All right, I will withdraw Elko and Delta teams.
That's probably a good idea. We can only pull our punches so much. We do have a keepstone.
Never mind. I don't
Taking
want to
the
know.
shield with
You
me.
really don't.
Okay, but did she have eyes on us?
You don't know.
Okay, well, just because I'm gonna like flex and comb my little neck.
I'm waiting.
She doesn't know how to do it yet.
I don't know how to do it yet.
Yeah, okay, nothing happens.
What,
No.
Did you look for the Tarzan yell? What you looking for?
You should go through the archives and see what the other ones did.
That's so much archive.
There's like a command phrase.
There's a command phrase?
Yeah, they like yell something and then like they throw up in the air, the clothes fly off, the armor flies on, and they yell another thing and like the robot guys come out.
Pteranodon, go!
It's not that. I know that much.
Valhalla!
You're really convinced it's Pteranodon.
Well, conflict seems to be over, and Wendy Gates is apparently giving you a pass. Or maybe being forced to give you a pass. It's debatable.
Yeah. Hey, I know this isn't easy. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Tell Rhonda we said hi and that we miss her.
Oh, hello, Rhonda.
Hi, Rhonda.
Like a lot.
I will do so.
This would have been a lot easier if we would have had her.
I
All
mean,
of it.
it was. We were just strolling through the park on this combat, though.
We make less mistakes when she's with us, and you know it.
I guess thank you for not hurting my team too much.
You know, that's really gross that you would have to thank me for that.
Yeah. A little
Well,
bit.
it's
But
only,
also warranted. So.
yeah, it's you. You know, you've killed a lot of people, Johnny Mox.
Oh, yeah. Rhodes is at Joe's. Check it out.
Rhodes isn't allowed at Joe's.
And yet.
Rhodes isn't Rhodes anymore.
I have to go check on that.
Yeah, you do. That's why I told you. Or get one of the other Wendy's to do it. I don't care. Just thought you should know. I know one of you used to be his partner.
Hey guys, ship's ready. We should go. We should go. Ship's ready. We should go.
Excellent. Hope the bar didn't crack when we landed.
Me too.
Like now.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, on the ship.
Oh,
yeah,
Door.
On the door.
Door.
Got communications back online. I think I got Johnstone's protocols out of the system, or at least mostly out of the system. There's still a few bugs with the showers and toilets, but
Careful which one you use when.
yeah.
That was
It's
cleansing.
okay.
Actually,
I can control bugs now.
Of this group, he's the only one that uses both.
Oh, that's true.
Not complaining, just saying be careful.
Yeah, just be careful. There's still some bugs in the system there.
Oh my.
I've gotten contact from the other team. We might have ourselves a way into Arena.
Ooh.
It's not
You
avatars,
mean-
right? Because we're not doing avatars.
Well, we can't bring avatars into Arena. I mean, well, we can bring them, but they would have to like come with us.
Right.
Well, never mind. You know all that. So yeah, I think we're gonna. We got multiple ways. I think the plan is we split up. 2 good teams gives us 2 chances to make it to the council.
Indeed.
All we got to do is make it to them and plead our case and hope they don't incinerate us?
Basically, yeah, that's kind of what we're going for.
What's the problem?
Nothing. We have
Aegis Pie.
we have the Keeper of Earth, the magical space princess of Arena, with us. That should help slightly.
I mean, we got okay chances. I mean, I don't see myself being able to convince Crash Jackson of anything. He knows I'm a liar.
He still likes you, though. He's way nicer to you than he is to any of us.
Okay. Point taken. So you take a team and I'll take a team and we'll see what happens.
Don't tell Vector.
Oh, Vector's in charge.
Oh,
Remember?
yes, I
About
like this.
days
This
and
was
nights.
all his plan. He just
Right?
forgot that he
we
told
just have
us.
to we just have to tell him what it is, right?
Yeah. You got it.
Cool.
Perfect. No problem.
Your team, my team.
One of us gets it. Why
Let's
am I
kind of hope that both of us gets it and we don't all die.
Yeah.
Oh, preferable,
I'm
preferable.
hoping so.
Pierce, I swear to God, look out for your team. I'm not even kidding.
I will look out for my team. It's getting really annoying, but I have this voice in the back of my head he's really heroic and I hate him.
Yeah. It's weird when they're dicks and you're like, oh, I could get along with this person, but they end up actually being good people on the inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who knew that
I know. It surprises me too.
armor guy, douche, but a hero.
Mm-hmm. Which makes it weird that it took you so long to fix that ship.
You have no idea what I had to do to fix this ship.
No, as far as I know, you just used your space magic on it. Let's get that out of here.
All right, let's go.
Space magic.
And back into the spaces in between. And hey, everybody, that's our episode of Reliables for today.
Woot!
Oof.
Go us. Well
Yikes.
done.
We did it.
That was a
Rolling
close
hot.
call.
It
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Wasn't it?
Right?
Yeah.
Well, at least
I made friends with the plant.
so next
punched
the
the
next
monkey.
the next show we have is our last.
Yeah, we are
What's-
off next week because Memorial Day, so
Right.
we have a week to prepare
So-
yourselves.
See us.
Prepare
Was it
yourself.
June 7th?
I think 6th.
June
Sixth?
6th.
June 6th.
Six.
That's the day. That's
The
the
last
day.
episode.
The last
June
episode, we're
9th?
going to do a special
It's
extra
di-
long
yep,
episode.
it's a longer episode. You're going to see
The whole
more
cast
time-
is going to be here, which is exciting.
and
cast
other people
with
too.
the-
And
music.
other people.
Guest
And
stars.
other people.
Guest
Yeah.
stars galore.
Guest stars you may recognize.
Maybe a waffle or 2 or 3.
Music.
Oh, waffle. Sure.
3 waffles.
There
Wow.
are 3 waffles.
How much stuff can we cram into one episode? You will find out when we come back on the 6th. But hey, make sure you check out Zombie Game Night, guys. Check out the Reliables Twitter, the Reliables webpage, the Fantasy Network.
All of those things. Check them out.
And there's, those guys do that actor-oki thing. That's pretty neat too. I mean, hey,
I've
one
heard
of our
good things.
one of our Reliables people is on one that's being
That's
done
coming
right
up,
now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
For Sutton.
So yeah, check
Check
us
out
out.
our
Check them
biography,
out.
Blood
check
and
things
Dust,
out.
The Reliables.
We have a biography?
Yeah.
Oh, we have a biography. You should check that out, I guess. And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.